Hello there everyone, how's it going? I'm Marvin, welcome back to Minecraft. Well, I'm basically just picking up immediately where we left off last time after building the tiny house that I still have no earthly idea what to do with, but if you follow me to the industrial district or whatever the hell you want to call it. Alright, it's been a bit since I've seen these farms. I haven't been over here in a little bit. How you doing, bees? But it's time to actually finish what I started with this, so I'm gonna come in and actually tear all of this out. My god, I barely had this chunk loaded. What the hell? But I want to add in some crafters, make some automatic bamboo planks, because I do intend to use them to fuel the super smelter, which we'll build in the next coming episodes. But I haven't actually designed or resource gathered anything yet, so let's go to creative mode. All right, I'm here in my redstone testing world, and I had in the past been fucking around with a lot of crafters, so maybe I have a little bit more of a head start on this than I thought. Oh no, I don't. I remember what this is. If this looks complicated, it's because it doesn't work. Yeah, I overcomplicated the hell out of it. Crafter circuits are actually pretty uncomplicated, to be honest. So did I secretly design this and I forgot about it? Is that what happened? That's what happens when you take breaks from Minecraft, I swear. So, okay, this is a relatively simple circuit. I'll take this and I will do a little bit of a design iteration on it, because this is more of a template than anything else, but... Okay, we have the select turn, which has a comparator outputting to another comparator. That comparator is monitoring the items that are in the crafter, and there's this repeating circuit which feeds back in, which not only fires to the crafter, but also feeds back into the comparator, and it has this kind of looping thing to it. There's probably a smarter way to do that, so let's actually work on that. Yeah, I do want everything to go into a storage system itself, not automatic. I don't really need something like that, but we do need bulk storage. All right, as far as the bulk storage thing, this might be a little obsessive, but it will work. Maybe we decorate it a little bit. Actually, I'm going to decorate it a bit because I am impulsive, let's be real. That's the only reason. Really is it. I'm not going to do... I know a lot of people do stuff like they add in like redstone lamps. I'm not going to do that because it really doesn't matter. I just need one chest and a bunch of storage to get stuff out of. That's all. Maybe we put in a little port at the bottom for minecarts to travel to like take it back to base or something automatically. Maybe we do that, but really doesn't matter that much. Why am I decorating in my redstone world? I literally never do that. It's because it's on camera. I think it's because it's on camera. It's the only reason I would do it. Actually, that does look nice though. All right. That does kind of blend it in a little bit. Maybe it should look a little bit more industrial, and I should actually use copper, which would have been smarter, quite frankly. But for now, doesn't really matter. Just keep it like that. Should I keep the crafter on the ground? Because we already have the circuit basically designed. A little bit of reworking this specific part of it, and I think it's good enough. You could use like a water loop to push all the items up, like have it spit out from here. Actually, we could have it spit out straight from the crafter and then use a water loop and skip this entirely. Skip that here for documentation's sake. I'm gonna copy this one, put it on the ground. But we don't need it on the ground, that's the thing. Maybe we can make a bigger like storage silo too when we actually build this. That is an option we have. All right, that's a slightly bigger storage container. Am I overcomplicating? I feel like I'm overcomplicating this slightly. And we know it'll probably change depending on where we actually build this. We could also just build the crafter itself right up against this, and it would still actually work. No rule against it, you know? Okay, what side is it on? It's on the right side. Please tell me it's on the right side, and I don't have to rebuild this. Okay, that is a crafter part itself. I think having its output and onto its actual storage part itself would probably be the smartest thing. How it's set up with the hoppers, there's two of them, and then there's like one that's up elevated. It's on the other side, but that is angled down for the railing. So something like this is relatively accurate. I don't need it to be perfect. Just use cyan for the circuit itself. Two things. Two observers matching into each other. I just realized something important. This needs to... I need to rebuild all of it. It goes... Oh, fuck. There needs to be a repeater. Unless I can actually worm... Hold on. Can I worm it, or have I done something irreversibly stupid? Page 13. All right, if I have the one here, it won't trip this. If I have the repeater here, it should not trip this, theoretically. Take this with a grain of... Oh, take this with an atom of salt, like maybe even just the sodium atom itself. Not the chloride, not the chlorine it's attached to. Fuck! Oh, I feel like I'm making a fool of myself. I do feel like I'm making a gigantic fool of myself. Let's just switch play. Does this not do anything? I don't think this does anything. Oh, I'm either daft or a genius. Oh, I'm daft. It needs to loop into the crafter. God damn it. But I think I have found a slight alteration that makes this easy enough to where I don't actually have to rebuild anything. I just do it on top of the crafter instead. Will it even will items even go into the crafter? It will. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then this side has it. This side has the book. The very important book in this design. Although it could be a chest or a barrel that has the right amount of items into it. This is easier. This is less resources that you have to waste on it. But if you don't want to go through the trouble, you can always do that. This one, that needs the repeater. And then it goes. I think I've done it. I think I've done it. I think I've actually done it. Let's get a little bit of a test, shall we? Get 3 stacks of bamboo. There it goes. Ooh, it's a big one. Okay, there's no way to make it faster than this, but if it's running while the farm is running itself, I'll be AFK. All right, but for the bamboo specifically, we actually need to... I meant to make bamboo planks, didn't I? All right, so I just need to have 2 of these lined up for the bamboo plank itself, and a slightly different setup. But this will work. Fuck, I need to rebuild this part of it, don't I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Shit. Can I stop making... At least it's work. At least we know it's working. So now all I have to do is rebuild everything. Don't crafters actually power each other? If I'm remembering right from the very early testing. The very, very early testing of them. I think I'm actually going to use a different color. I believe they do. Therefore, they probably don't. Even if it doesn't work, maybe we can make... If it doesn't work, we can add another repeater in that's off timing. So this one fires, then that one fires. That also could very much work. All right. Should be set up. Don't know if this is working. That's firing. I just saw that fire. And I don't know if those are all just from the crafter itself. So I'm gonna let it run until it's out of bamboo. Okay, that's freaking out. Oh. Okay, so 13 is the wrong one to keep that at. It's 14. Just for prosperity's sake, it is 14. But all the bamboo has run out. And other than that bug, it's produced nothing but bamboo planks, which is good. Is anything lost in storage? Anything stuck? I don't see how it could get stuck. It's literally just a chain of chest. Okay, but that is working. That is working. I think there's one more thing to add to it. That's I need something of a kind of a split to this. So let's need another chest. So I want to also save a little bit of bamboo and a little bit of sugarcane just in case I actually need it. I want to future-proof this a little bit. All right, you know what? This is actually starting to get really complicated and resource intensive. So if I need bamboo, I'm gonna work on this, but for now, this by itself, perfectly fine. I don't know if that's disappointing, but I was sitting here thinking about it and this is a little dumb. This is a little dumb. Some sugarcane or some bamboo, but I also might not. Need to find the like timing for the sugarcane itself. So is this fire if we put in 3? Yes, it does. And only fire if it puts in 3. So that's just automatic paper instantly. All right, let's actually go build. All right, and after a little bit of resource gathering, I believe I have everything we need. Most of this I had lying around, fortunately, as one does with tons and tons of hoppers. Now, let's see. How in the world do we want to do this? Okay, so we should just start with a crafter, right? I need to, hold on. I have reference images. What the fuck am I doing? Always take screenshots of your circuits. All right, so the way I have it laid out, I need something directly on the back of it. So to keep with it how it's sorted out here, we could just do this. And I believe that one will also still work just as well. Should be making slabs and not wasting materials like that. What am I doing? What in the world am I doing? Yeah, that's redstone, but that shouldn't affect anything on top of it. It shouldn't lock any hoppers, so I'm not worried about it. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. I'm sure I'll have to debug this at some point. I'm sure I'll have to also change bits and pieces of the circuit. That also always happens when you're building stuff like this. Trick to redstones is not just knowing what you're doing, which you don't really even have to do that, let's be honest. It's all patience and the willingness to figure out what the fuck has gone wrong. It really is everything. So I'm taking the reading out from the back. Oh dear God. Oh fuck, did I not forget? Hold on, I need to turn these machines off. I don't want to break anything. Hi, remember, don't be me. Don't be a dumbass. That one is actually off. It just had some extra left in it that I didn't unload, apparently. Is this one off? No, this one is not off. It's actually going as we speak. I don't have to fix anything. Everything is fine. Crisis averted. A lectern here with a book. I don't remember what we need to turn it to. I believe it's 14, 15. I didn't actually take a screenshot of that. For some reason, I didn't think of it. So let's just turn it to 14. I'll fix it as it goes on. And all out by 1. That should be all the space I need for this damn circuit. All right, you might be wondering why I'm going through all the trouble building this circuit out, and it's so I can build a super smelter, hopefully in the next couple chunks of episodes, which won't be out for a little bit, unfortunately. Cuphead is picking up after this week again, and they'll be back. Don't worry, it will be back at the end. I believe this should be the entire circuit. I actually built too much. Other than like storage, but I want to make sure it. No, other than storage and this. Now it should be working. I should find a way to trip it just to make sure it is. Make sure this is all clicked to 1. Okay. Okay, 14 is too high. Once I turn that down. That click off and fire? Yes, it did. It did. It worked. I am so fucking happy about that. I'm so unbelievably happy about that. Okay, now just a bit of storage and we're golden. That's the chest output, and I had to go down to get all the storage that I actually need, but I don't think that will really matter that much. I can always just put like a hopper line or something, or like a. I can always put like a little thing and have them spit out to another chest later on. But do I dare turn it on and let it run? I think I do. Oh God, please, nothing break. It's nothing I want less than everything to just break. The bamboo farm is on. I'm trying to track the flying machine, not die. Holy shit. Sorry about the bad shot of that. I really wanted a better one. Okay, the minecart's going. The flying machine's going back. Why is it nighttime? I haven't mob-proofed this area yet. God damn it. There's like a billion things to do every day in this game. It's back. Why is that slow? Well, I'm getting stuff. It's very slow though. Is it frame rate related? Oh, it's definitely frame rate related. Jeez. Oh, that's why it's so slow. It is a little inefficient, but it is auto crafting blocks, so I guess it's not too bad. If I can make them a bit faster or have them set up be just a wee different, I think it would work a little bit better. But we have auto crafting now. Just from that one, we're getting we got quite a few bamboo planks just from the little bit it's been running. It is not too bad. Not too bad if I do say so myself. But that's still only one side of this. Still have to tackle this. I am not looking forward to this. For one thing, it's built off the cliff face. Dicks. Big O floppy dicks. All right, that should be taken care of, and it's time to call myself an idiot for not bringing scaffolding. Why do I never think, every time I start a building project, I never think to bring any scaffolding? It's super useful. In some cases, sometimes dirt is more useful as scaffolding. But still, you'd think at this point, I know to bring some. All right, now the circuit is just repeating the same stuff for this one as well. It's not a different circuit, although I do want to do some other things. I still want to have it eventually separate. I don't know how to do that. I've been fucking around with binary counters with the copper lamp, and I have not gotten anywhere with that one. I feel like I've overcomplicated the issue just a little bit. Of course, like minecarts and everything, if I really want to split it in half, that would be the best thing. But I'd rather have it as a smaller count, like maybe one of every 4 gets split off into its own separate holding thing as just sugarcane or as just bamboo. But I have not figured that one out yet. It's gonna take just a little bit of designing. They are still new blocks, relatively speaking. Needs to be on, I believe it's exactly 13. You need to be like this. Everything else should be working. And it's just storage now. Yeah, for those of you who are more used to using mods, I'm not really a mod person. I have a few visual mods and I use replay. I don't really use any gameplay mods from Minecraft. But how long does it usually take replay to update? Because I have been waiting for a while now. What feels like months, even though the new update did just come out. Unfortunately, it's broken that one and I cannot use it for the time being. But it will get updated. I know it will, but looking forward to it, honestly. It's such a great time-saving thing when I'm recording these, man. That and I hate first-person time lapses. They make me want to vomit. There's the output one, and I believe I can just turn this on. Should not have any issues with this. If I am lucky, which no, I'm not. Very much am I not. The flying machine is going, and then the Minecraft's off, then the minecart is recording, not the Minecraft. Recording, did I say recording? I meant returning. Jesus, my brain is scrambled. Absolutely fried. Is it not working? Is it not working? Why is it not working? What did I do wrong? That one needs to be 12? Note taken, that one needs to be slightly lower than the other one. I don't understand that in the slightest. I really don't. But both sides of the farm are working now. It's not a lossless system. It's not perfect. I need to come up with a system for catching the items that get spit out of it. That is just a wee bit annoying. But they are running, and I need to make sure. Unfortunately, they are taking a massive hit to my frame rate, which is normally 120. All right, well, that's basically everything I actually wanted to do in this episode. I wanted a very chill and casual one, but I think that's gonna do it for this one. There's a couple of videos that YouTube thinks you might like, comment, subscribe to a lot of YouTube nonsense, and really appreciate you watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.